documentary together.
Hi, my name is Amalita.
I'm Dia. I'm Kashmira Tilekamalan. I'm Dinisha.
This is a mini documentary about remarkable life. Our documentary is about people who rescued animals which were abused and abandoned.
Let's go to SPCA. Dogs are descended from wolves and were first domesticated about 12,000, 14,000 years ago. Islam asks all Muslims to treat all animals with compassion and not abuse them. There is even Sama soap available for those handling dogs. Dogs are protected by the Animals Act 1953 in Peninsular.
Oh no! It's a missing dog too! It looks so thin.
Yeah, it's been hungry for ages. My rescued kitten Mayday before and after. Rescued from the market that I frequented, from the roadside that I passed, even from restaurants that I visited to satisfy my guests. Now you use that kitten. What is They're fighting. They're licking. What's your name? What your name?
She's trying to go to the camera.
Lick my hand. You know what that is, man? That's big.
Yeah, I think that's the one who's... It's 3 years plus. I'm Dia Lakshmi. Hi, I'm Amalita. Can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Jasmine. I am the assistant kennel manager here. So it means that the dogs are usually under my control lah. And then just now the kakak that you see just now, that one is our cattery. So she is in charge of all the cats here. Okay, so for all of our volunteers here, we will need them to go through a program called Pet Care Program lah. So we call them PCP, Pet Care Program. So in the Pet Care Program, it's usually like one afternoon like that. Then we'll ask all of the volunteers come in. We'll teach them what to do when they are volunteering. So volunteer usually for dogs, we'll ask them to walk our dogs. So learning to walk, how to walk the dogs, how to put a leash on properly and all. So all of the things that we'll teach. And then for the cat side, we'll teach them how to help us with like cleaning, how to clean the kennel, how to clean the kitty litter and all those kind of things.
What's your advice to the future generation?
I would advise everyone to come and see a shelter, how it looks like, and what are the work that we do usually for rescuing animals. And then one of the things that I would really want young people especially to learn about our strays is that we are now practicing something called trap, neuter, and release. Do you guys know what is neutering?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So usually what we are looking now is that we want people to bring in the dogs from the street. We neuter them already, we release them back on the street. Okay, so you have a lot of friends that wanted to come together. You guys ask your teacher or your parents to send us an email saying that how many of your friends are coming together, so that we can make one class for you guys. So when you guys come in the morning, we'll teach you guys what to do. So usually we'll bring you guys into the cat side. So we'll have you guys to do it with us. Okay, so show you guys how to scoop the cat litter, how to clean the bowls, how to refill.
All the dogs are in groups. Why these dogs only are alone?
Okay, so this dog is actually under a treatment. So he's actually having this thing called the heartworm. So heartworm is a type of parasite that goes into their blood. When they grow bigger, they stay in their heart. So it makes it very hard for their heart to pump blood. So right now we are actually doing this treatment for him to kill the worm inside of his blood, so that his heart can remain healthy, so that he can go back and join with the others. Okay.
When you want to rescue a dog or cat, what are the do's and don'ts?
Okay, so when you see any animals that need any rescuing, the first thing that you need to think about is whether you have any plans for the dogs or the cat. So in terms of when we are asking for rescue to come in with their animals, so a lot of rescuers expect us to have the space to bring the dogs in. But unfortunately, shelters are always full. Regardless of which shelter, whether this shelter or other shelter, usually is fully capacity. So we will want our rescuer to firstly think about where the animal is going to stay, what is the plans after being rescued, after getting healthy, and then is it going to go back to the street or going back to a house, and then whether you are able to find a home for them, and then while they are looking for a home, what does the animal goes to? Do they stay with you? Do they stay with someone else? Those kind of questions you need to have the answer.
My name is Alina and I'm a manager category here. So my work is to make sure that all the necessary things for kittens and cats are in a good shape. My advice is if you want a pet, I advise you to just adopt instead of buying. If you're buying and cost you a lot, then you can expect. And then if you want to adopt, make sure you fully prepared because most people, I can assure you, they just want to adopt pets.
What is the advice to the future kids and students?
My advice is if you want to have a pet and then your parents are not ready to have a pet, so you can do is volunteering in SPC, and then from that we will teach you how to handle cats, how to handle dogs. Then you will learn all the basic things that you need to know. Because having a pet, like I told you previously, it's a huge responsibility. It's just not just like a pet for you, a companion for you. It's like a part of your family. So you learn all the basic